folks, main man, Lucky Lance. Nykthos, Ramp, and Pioneer. Hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am, at least for the time being, of course. Like I said, my name's Lance. From in front of my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _ That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. If you're watching this live on Twitch, please consider following. Watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. This video a thumbs up. And you also follow me on Twitter for reasons unknown. That's right, follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. And subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I always have a disclaimer, though, just in case. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top deck only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me, so I put that out there right now. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering, although to watch my videos, you may never know that. When I do play Magic, I prefer to play where the RCQ season is. This weekend was an off week. There are no RCQs for some reason. So I decided to pick up Nykthos Ramp, the deck I've been interested in. Kind of want to see how it works. I like big green stompy things. This deck doesn't really play the way I imagine big green stompy, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Next week, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I got too much stuff going on. Other things I got to do. But next week, it's probably going to be the beginning of just a massive marathon of Boros energy. That's my deck of choice for this RCQ season, so I'll be playing it pretty much every day, keeping the grind going, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's take a look at the weather. I know people are always excited about it. It's a hot one today, folks. It actually is warm out there. Weather for Raven conditions are sunny with a temperature of 86 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 42%. Like I said, in my state, where I'm from, it gets above 85, people start panicking. People start calling the news. People start texting friends. You know, it gets dangerous. Let's see here. We are still 56 followers on Twitter. We did go up 1 follower on Twitch. Let's get them on up here. Thank you kindly, K Factor, for the follow. I really appreciate that. If you're watching me live, let me know where you're from, what your favorite format is. Let's go with that. And so that brings us up to 352. So thank you very much there. We did go down 1 subscriber on YouTube. We're now at 614, but let me tell you, folks, that is 614 more than I honestly deserve. So, shouts to all 56 followers on Twitter. Shouts to all 352 followers on Twitch. Shouts to all 614 subscribers on YouTube. And, of course, a massive shout to all 4 of my Twitch subscribers. It's going to be a little bit of hard-earned money. It's very trying and dangerous times. I really appreciate it. It's going way above me on the Call of Duty, obviously. You can spend that money anywhere else and make a lot more sense than here. I think anybody watches this live on Twitch or record on YouTube, I always have a particularly massive, robust, adult-style shout-out for those who will contribute financially. Thank you so very, very much. All right, so going to play some more Nykthos Ramp. This is might be the last time you guys ever see me play this. This deck isn't really my style. I've enjoyed playing it, honestly. It's pretty straightforward. It's kind of a one-trick pony. You know, but it's all right. Like, I don't hate it. I still like it more than the Karn version before Karn the Great Carrier got rightfully banned. I still think this is funner to play against and play as. This is not a fresh league. I'm currently 0-1, lost to Lotus Field. We're going to finish this league off and probably say sayonara to this, but if people really want to see me play it, maybe I'll bring it back. You know, we'll just have to see. But everyone, let's get on in there. Got nothing else to say. Mariners lost again yesterday. They're now a half game behind Houston. I mean, the Mariners have to win the AL West. They're not going to make the playoffs as a wild card. I really doubt it. So we need them to win the AL West, which is totally doable. The Astros aren't much better than the Mariners, if any better. So I hope that they can. I hope they can get there. You know. I mean, they made the playoffs once, right? First time in 21 years they made the playoffs in 2022. And, you know, hopefully we don't have to wait another 20 years for them to make it. And we might have to. Who's got the longest drought in playoffs in sports right now? Because it used to be Seattle, the Mariners. Who is it now? Like, what team hasn't made in any of the 4 sports hasn't made the playoffs in a long time? A Google search would find that, but, you know. It's still true. The Mariners are the only MLB team to never appear in a World Series. And they're not going to appear in a World Series this year. I really doubt it. But, you know, surprise me, Seattle. I'd really like if you did. I mean, I've seen the Supersonics, you know, in the NBA Finals in '96. I remember that. I've seen the Seahawks, obviously, in a 3 Super Bowls. They won one of them. Should have won a second one, but we're not going to dwell on that. The Kraken are just too new. They haven't been to a Stanley Cup, but they're only like 2 or 3 years old. They're 3 years old. LukeMan98's here. He says, speaking of, I exiled Karn off Ragavan. Couldn't do much. Karn the Great Creator or Karn Liberated? Or Karn Silver whatever Golem? How many Karn Planeswalkers are there? There's not that many, right? Like 3? Karn the Great Creator. There you go. I'm glad they banned Mycosynth Lattice in Modern. Like, that card should never come back. Unless they want to ban Karn. You could try it if you ban Karn the Great Creator, I guess. No one would ever play that card again, right? If you ban Karn the Great Creator, no one's going to play Mycosynth Lattice if they unban it, right? Like, I think, like, with Hogak, if you since they banned... Oh, okay, this probably is Buffalo Sabres. That's one that hasn't made the playoffs in a long time. You might be right, Luke. Like, if you unbanned Bridge from Below, I bet you people would use Bridge from Below. Or even though Hogak's gone. I mean, Bridge from Below was used before Hogak showed up, and I'm glad that's gone, too. Doesn't look like anyone's playing Pioneer anymore. Like, we're in Modern, everyone's got out of this, you know, they're like, the hell with that. So, we'll see how long it takes to find somebody. I can look it up real fast. Longest current playoff drought. Playoff drought. It's the New York Jets. Yes, the last time they made the playoffs was 2010. I remember that game, the AFC Championship. They actually made back-to-back AFC Championships in 09-10. And those were the last years the Jets ever saw the playoffs. So it's been 14 years, or 13 years. We haven't played 2024 soon, but 13, that's a long time. But yeah, probably the Sabres. Yeah, that's been, probably what they made the playoffs, probably 2013 or something. Buffalo Bills had a long one. They had a running gag. They had a running. Well, the butt fumble was not in the AFC Championship. That would have been even worse. But yeah, I think the butt fumble was after they had been in back-to-back AFC Championships. I think they got blown out in those AFC Championships, right? The butt fumble was not in the AFC Championship. I don't remember that being there. But what a weird play. A butt fumble. I'm sure there's a lot of adult films made after that. What was I saying? Oh, the Bills. We had a thing where the Bills were like, they didn't make the playoffs in the new millennium. Their last playoff appearance was like 1999. It was like 2012. We were like, man, the Bills are still back in the 90s. You know, they haven't even made it this millennium. Of course, now the Bills make the playoffs like every year the last 5 years. They don't go anywhere. They're like kind of a disaster team, right? I mean, they're good, pretty good during the regular season. You're like, oh, this could be the year. And then they just completely fall out of the playoffs. They just get destroyed eventually. It's always sad. All right, I finally found somebody. Holy shit. The dead format again. Alrighty, well, before I officially decide to go first, I do have to reveal my beverage of the day, and folks, it is a good one. What am I talking about here? I'm talking about a 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew Major Melon. That's right. We got some more. I think I drank this one yesterday. Going to drink it again. It's good. It's the best new flavor they've ever come up with until they make another better flavor, right? So we all know the official start of the video doesn't begin until I crack my beverage. It's going to happen right now. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go first. Of course, opponent's like double queued, it says. So we're going to have really slow. That's the problem with trying to play anymore. It's just like it takes forever. I'm going to try and hope to find another land here. I'll keep. Play Ixalan next turn and try to do something. Lair of the Hydra. I'll take Outcaster Trailblazer. Probably gonna take massive beatings coming up. I actually haven't seen Boros, Convoke, and Pioneer in like forever. So I think the right play here is to plot Outcaster Trailblazer. Oh no, that's not right. I have Leyline of the Binding. Or Guildpact, Jesus. So that'd be 4 mana it would make. How would this work? You put in the shrine 4. Yeah, I think I have enough. I don't have enough here. Because if you do the 4, play Outcaster Trailblazer, 6 down to 1, back up to 2, and you can't play the Kiora. I think I'm just going to plot here. And hope for the best. Hope I don't die. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, only taking 3. I can take that. Alright, cast this for free. Oh, I actually did that kind of wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I guess I should have done Kiora first. Oh, no. I don't want that. I want that. Oh, I always forget I have an extra on the Invasion of Ixalan. I probably had it last turn then. Alright, let's draw some cards. Forest. Let's... I can do another Cavalier of Thorns. That wouldn't do me a lot of good unless... Yeah, that's not going to work out. I wonder if I should just put more blockers. Alright. See if I can survive this. And they draw a card. I don't even want to do the scrying thing. I guess they do. See, they do with the scry. Put it on bottom. Put that one on bottom. They're really going for it here. Put that one on bottom. I think they tapped the wrong one. Well, I have not seen Mockingbird in Modern yet. I've heard about it. I have a couple copies of Mockingbird. I opened up 2 out of my 2 boxes. You know, so I got 1 per box. It seemed like a good ass card. I mean, it's just blue and an X, right? And it makes a copy of any creature on the field and makes it, except it's a bird and has flying. I mean, how can that be bad? You know, I mean, late game, that sounds kind of insane. All right, let's just go with this. 13 mana. Let's do Storm the Festival. Let's see what we get here. Not a lot. How about another Shrine? Wow. Huh. I didn't get anything else. Let's just cast this dude. Draw a couple more cards. Let's go with this. 21. Let's not do that guy. Let's do this guy. Seeing them mainly used to make flying shadows or psychic frogs, although there is a counter such as play as Ocelot Pride, since energy is a beating against shadow. Energy is good against shadow? I don't know. Another Storm the Festival. I mean, I think this is pretty close to dead here. $36 Devotion to Green. Holy shit, man. Jesus. Should I have done more there? I don't know. I think they're pretty dead here. Right? Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't realize it was. I thought. Okay. I didn't know that this thing kept it going. I thought they had to be on the field for them to get the +1/+1 and haste trample. If they don't find Deluge or you flip a Johnny, you win. I haven't played against that yet. I know Dimir Murktide, Dimir Shadow has been pretty popular with the Frog. That card is good. All right. Do I have anything for Boros Convoke? No. But I know what I'm doing. These out, this out, Cityscape Leveler in, and Tail Swipe. There we go. Frog Tide Chat can be very aggressive with frogs, such as discard 5s to save it. Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen it with Murktide. I haven't personally played against the guys with it in Shadow. I don't really know how that helps Death Shadow because you don't lose life when you discard with the frog. They use Street Wraith. It almost seems like you should run Gurmag Angler or something in that. I mean, why would you do that when you just run Murktide? Murktide's better than Gurmag Angler. I don't know. I saw a list a guy played that was pretty good. That was like Orzhov Shadow or something. Maybe I'm misremembering. Nethergoyf, yes, there we go. That card has been a lot better. People have told me that at first people thought it sucked and it was gonna be very good, but now it seems to be just everywhere. Like I do like that card. My original idea with Modern Horizons 3, when I first started seeing the whole set, was to have like a Rakdos, little Rakdos deck, what I was calling it. Have like Nethergoyfs, Orcish Bowmasters, Ragavans, and like Amped Raptors. And like Douthy Voidwalkers. It was just, the idea was to have Amped Raptor be able to cascade or whatever into anything. And I thought it'd be a pretty good idea, but nobody seemed to bite at it. I mean, I think I've seen one list like that was my idea. Not that I put it out on the internet or anything. I mean, I'm sure other people saw it too and were like, oh, this could be a neat idea. And I did see one list recently that was Rakdos, like my idea of just Amped Raptor. You don't have anything bigger than 3 mana in your deck. It's all 2 mana or less, which is crazy. You got Dragon Rage Chandler, Mishra's Bauble. I think that list could be good, but something like what Jund has become. Well, Jund's kind of neat because you have both Nethergoyf and Tarmogoyf. That's kind of fun. You got Ren and 6 in there, I would assume. Must be a little weird to try and Jund with a 3-color deck with only 2 mana value or less cards. I mean, I don't know. That seems weird. But, because the whole point of Jund is, for 3-color decks, you have access to a lot of different cards, and a lot of those cards are like, Maelstrom Pulse, Collin's Command, kind of the problem, too, is you gotta have, like, conditional, like, removal spells and stuff. Like, you need Terminate. Like, Lightning Bolt's an amazing card, because you just cascade into it no matter what's going on, This is a slower hand, but I think I'll keep it. I mean, any hand that's got a little bit of ramp, I'm willing. Man, my camera has not been a very happy camper lately. It's always blurry. It'll just suddenly focus itself. I've been really thinking about continuing to make content, but not live stream, if that makes any sense. Like, live streaming is very difficult for me. Was it? I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like I remember seeing Liliana Vale. We might be right. Who plays Colligan's Command anymore, right? Ooh, boy. It's going to be a long one. Well, it has stopped. Part of the reason why it takes so long to play a league. Yeah, what is that? That one is really good. God, I should remember this thing. Molten Collapse. Yeah, I like that card a lot. That's a card that's like super bad in like standard and pioneer, Molten Collapse. But in like modern and legacy, it's like insane. It's so good. Alright, cool. Remember the noise Old Growth Troll used to make on Arena when he cast? Like, Arrgh! Like, man, that thing's sick as fuck. That thing's not doing well. The Old Growth Trolls, like, ate way too much Taco Bell while having the flu. I always have sound disabled. What happened? Oh, he killed my, elf. I always have the music disabled. I've tried playing with music, but I just don't really like the music. You know, I don't mind the sound effects. I don't think it's gonna work today, but whatever. I don't mind the sound effects. I turn off the Planeswalker voices, because that is annoying. You have Planeswalkers constantly talking. I did kind of like Lily the Veil. When she talks, she'd be like, drop it, you know? But other than that, no, I don't like the Planeswalkers. This isn't doing anything for me right now. Yeah, I guess we just swing for 4 at him. Might just be on the beatdown plan here. We play a Forest next turn, play an Ulvenwald Oddity, and just start swinging with these dudes. Just true stomping action. I mean, they're both the Tramplers. They're the Tramplers of the deck. People always wondering what the hell I'm doing. Doing this. Trying to just get the camera to focus. There it goes. Got it. Until I don't. I saw they lowered the minimum from 64 to 32 on the Sunday Pioneer Challenge. So they at least they do that shit now. They used to not do that. Like, it used to just be like, hey, this thing's set at 64, well, it's always going to be, and then it would never fire. So like, luckily now it seems like they're checking on their stuff. What didn't fire? Okay, this format's not as popular right now for whatever reason. Let's lower the minimum requirement. Don't let the opponents here anymore. Which, again, is great. It's so tough to play a league anymore. I don't know what's happening. It used to never be this bad. Energy just works for you. 6 trophies this season, always get 3, 2, or better. 2 exceptions was that 4 Trons or Gorios. Yeah, that's tough to beat that. You got to get Blood Moon. You just have to beat those guys. The Gorios you might be able to beat if you have unlicensed Hearse. I know a lot of players now are switching to Soul Guide Lantern, which I don't know. I think some are playing that Stone of Eric or something, the one from Lord of the Rings. I don't know what I like more. Switch to Lantern. Why? Why is Soul Guide Lantern suddenly better? Because there's always the argument that Soul Guide Lantern, Nihil Spellbomb, cards like that are bad because opponents can just refill their graveyards so fast now. And you're better at taking the really targeted cards. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, that's fine. I like Soul Guide Lantern. It's a good card. Here we go. There we are. Wow. That wasn't great for him. What the hell? Just run the Ulvenwald Oddity against him? Just as good to have found a deck that works for you like Scam did? Me? Did Scam work for me? Maybe. Like, I'm hoping Energy will turn out okay. I mean, when I was playing the RCQ, I was like, whoa, I'm actually figuring stuff out. Because I play better in paper than I do on online. I always have. Oh, God. Massive beating here. I'm not dead. I'm close. Yep, never found. It's funny them killing my Elvish Mystic pretty much won them the game. Like the... Yeah. Alright. Resubmit. Like, Scam, I won a lot online, but I was never able to get a top 8 at an RCQ. I got 9th place, like, twice, I think, but I never got into the top 8. And, you know, it was a weird thing. You play better online because you get overestimated by auditory triggers. What? Auditory? Like, you don't like the noise? Overstimulated? Oh, you don't like the noise of the tournament? Are tournaments you go to really loud? I don't even think about how loud tournaments are. Oh, well, I don't know. I never noticed any loudness in tournaments. Like, even like really big ones. I mean, locals would get loud sometimes. It's just a bunch of dudes that know each other, play each other every single week. I gotta mull this. This is terrible. Every single week. And, you know, there's a lot of hooting and hollering, a lot of bickering and all that stuff. I guess I'll keep here and put the Kiora on the bottom, the redundant Kiora. Oh, come on, dude. Like, I never get nervous even when people like gather around, you know. Sometimes you're the last match, and especially if you're doing well, like if it's like round 5 and it's like round 5 and you're like table 2, people like freaking out. Living End, yeah, well, that makes sense. Living End being a problem. I wonder if I just tail swipe that thing. Just make use of my mana here. Because this gets a +1/+1, right? If you cast a spell during your main phase, the creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Target creature I control. Target creature they control. Alright. I honestly haven't seen Living It. Well, maybe I did one time. I mean, Soul Guide Lantern's fine. I mean, I've played with it many times. Like, it's kind of like Nihil Spellbomb. It's slightly better than Spellbomb because it's colorless. And, yeah, in some ways it's better and worse, right? Because it comes in, Lantern comes in and immediately exiles a card. You can pay one. You don't have to pay to exile a graveyard, but in Nihil Spellbomb, you get to exile a graveyard, and if you pay an extra black mana, you get to also draw a card. So, I mean, I think if you're running black, you should be running Nihil Spellbomb instead of Soul Guide Lantern. You could argue that you shouldn't. You know, I don't know why, though. Okay, let's see here. We go 1, 2, 3. We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It'd be like the same. Yeah. Draw a card. Make a green. You can untap. Do another green. It can only be 3 mana, so I guess we just hang out here. Yeah, just the number of sounds and stuff. I gotcha. Yeah, on paper, I'm able to play better because I don't know how to explain it. It's just I can see things better. You know, I'm more cautious of, you know, I think it's because I don't want to be embarrassed. And I won't, like, you know, because it sucks when you make a really bad play and a lot of people are watching, right? Which is funny because, you know, I'm playing, you know, for a viewing audience right now, so it'd be the same thing. But these people, none of you are standing next to me. I don't know what you guys look like. I don't know, you know, anything about y'all. But when I'm playing in paper, even if it's locals, I don't want people at the locals who know what, you know, who I am and everything to be like, it's kind of like, you know, wow, this guy sucks ass. Well, that sucks ass. So here, I'm probably going to play this, play the Cavalier of Thorns. Yeah, because I won't be able to net any mana off this. It's just 2 mana. Draw a card. Fine. Yeah, none of that helps. pass. I mean, they can just easily kill Kiora here. All I gotta do is have that knight guy. And then I'm kind of screwed. Alright, I guess they don't have him. These are all at me. Alright, kind of got to win here. If I play the Leyline, that's 4 green, 5, 8, 9. Fuck. One, two, three, four, 5. Do it now, it'd be 5, right? And you pay the 4. Oh my god. Well, I guess this is okay. Keep this one. Draw a card. Look at this. Get a forest. There is another Storm the Festival. $12. I guess Cavalier of Thorns and Ulvenwald Oddity. If I play another Kiora that does like nothing, I guess we're just in block mode here. Yeah. Alright, I don't think there's really much I can do. Yeah, there was nothing I could have done. If I would have played the other Kiora, I would have untapped that, but there would have been no mana. Alright, let's see if I can survive here. Really could have used just finding a tail swipe. You know, I mean, like, for real. Tail swipe would have been great. Alright. I think I still have another Ulvenwald Oddity. Oh, that sucked. Yes, put Storm the Festival in the graveyard. Alright! There we go. Map token assist. Map token assist. Let me put Storm the Festival in the graveyard. That's what I'm talking about. The opponent is immediately scooped when they saw that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, man, these matches take forever. That took 41 minutes. I'm not very fast with this deck. That's probably part of the reason why it's taking so damn long. Well, we'll see how long did it take to find the first opponent? 5, almost 6 minutes. There we go. Getting them faster now. All right, hell yeah, I'm gonna go first. I maybe playable. I think we need to try to go for some ramp, right? Always try to go for the ramp. Didn't find it at all. Did not find it at all. I'm willing to keep here. Put the... Yeah, I mean, I tried once, guys. I am going first. That helps. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Gotta take the old growth, right? That's what I'd take. I don't think taking the Invasion of Ixalan does anything. It's like the worst card in the deck. There's Oath of Nissa. I guess Old Growth Troll. Makes sense to me. Must be Rakdos vampires, obviously. Kroxa. Oath of Nissa. Fuck, that was bad. Oh, that was the wrong card to play. Good lord, that was the wrong card to play. I need to play Boseiju. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Oh well. Yeah, maybe I can hit. Maybe I can hit a fail the mirror break with this Boseiju, right? That was my plan all along. Could work out really good, guys. Don't worry, it'll be great. All right, well, he gets nothing. Sweet. You get nothing. Not a damn thing. He doesn't have anything either? All right, here comes the Sorin Vein Ripper. Oh, a Preacher of the Schism. Cavalier of Thorns. Be all right if I could cast it. But I can't. Well, I guess we just pass? Yeah, I think I just have to pass. Cavalier of Thorns is good against Vein Ripper, kind of. Oh, yes. Here we go. Now it's time. Now it's time. There it is. There it be. Well, I might take the 2. The same damn thing. I basically have to take the hit from the Vein Ripper here. I don't know if I can block that. Yeah, I might be able to. Oh God, never, never mind. Ooh, that's lucky there. He could have done serious damage to me, I think. Huh, he only swings with the Vein Ripper. Why? That's weird. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Dude, that's what I get? I guess it needs to be like land, Leyline the Guildpact. Be 3, 4, 8, man. Ooh. Leyline Ulvenwald? No, that won't work either. Jesus. You know, I can win this. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Fuck, I'm short still. I'm still short even if I take the Leyline and the Guildpact. 4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't got enough. Not enough. Well, we'll just try to set up, I guess, to survive. I mean, he can win the game if he just does this right. If he pluses, sacks this vampire with lifelink, kills my Elvish Mystic, that's 4 damage. Plus 3, and then he swings. I mean, that's just it, right? Swings for 6. Yeah, that's 4, 7, 6, 13. I'm just super dead. He didn't see the play. The opponent did not see that play. All right, I'm at 6. Does he have it? He's got to find a... I guess he can do it right now. Yeah. Does he see it now? Sack that vampire token. You should have been swinging the entire time with Preacher of the Schism. There's no reason not to swing with that. Sack the vampire. There you go. There we go. We got there, guys. All right, well, we all know what comes out here, right? The same cards as every time. Here and here. Bring in 3, pick your poison, a Sunken Citadel, and a Cityscape Leveler. There we go. All right. No. God, no. Mulligan. Dude. Can I find some ramps, sir? Wow. Going to 4 with this deck. It's barely playable. Holy fuck, man. Well, how often do you see a mono green player have to mold that hard? Yeah. Just concede here? I mean, just save time? I mean, I think if they kill this elf, I'm just going to concede. Yeah, I should have put Leyline and Guildpact on the bottom. It wouldn't have mattered. I didn't draw land here, so it wouldn't have helped it regardless. You know, it survived. Wow. Wow. I haven't been able to find lands at all. Have you guys seen that? Like, it's just like, I had to mull because I had, what, no ramp, all lands, and now no lands twice, basically? Don't know what's going on. Wow. A 1-for-1 extinction event. Probably enough to win the game. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes this stuff happens to you. You just sit here and you're like, damn, dude. Oh, well. What is going on? How can the opponent only be doing this? I don't get it. Wow. Pick your poison. Oh my god, I called it. Look at that. Look at that. So each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying. Wow. That's sick. Top decked. He's probably got another one in hand. He's probably got up to handle like 3 Vein Rippers. I'll cast these all. Oh yeah, what'd I say? Pick your poison. Give me another one. No. It's even a tap land. Alright. If I got 1 Shrine to Nyx here, I might be in business. What is that? Alright, disconcede. Alright, well that was terrible. What a great performance from the deck there. Alright. Well, at least it didn't take that long. That match only lasted 16 minutes, so cool. Get through that shit as fast as you can. There's this really weird team trios deck, I mean, event they were trying to set up in my area, where 3 members for each team. 1 team member is playing Pioneer. 1 team member has to play Super Smash Brothers Melee or something. I don't think it was Melee, whatever the new one is. And then 1 player had to play chess. So 3 completely different games. And I thought that was kind of a neat idea, even though who wants to lug in a chessboard and all the pieces, and how do you standardize that and everything in terms of, like, some people are going to have massive chessboards, some people are going to have tiny chessboards, some people are, going to bring in like a 30-inch TV, to play Super Smash Bros. On. I mean, I wouldn't sign up for anything like that, I'm always like, when I used to play team trios, when I had friends, I was always the guy playing standard, because my buddies would not invest in a standard deck, so I was always the dude playing standard, which was fine. I didn't dislike it at all, I mean, I enjoy standard. most of the time, like any other format. You know, there's times where it's bad. But they just were like, no, I'm not going to get a standard deck. Fuck that. And it's like, okay, because it made sense because our locals that we went to, instead of Friday Night Magic being standard or draft, it was always modern. Like every week I played modern. And, you know, that locals doesn't play Magic anymore. It's really weird. It's really strange. They shut down because of coronavirus, right? Because everyone had to. And they were like the premier shop of the whole state. And coronavirus came, coronavirus went, and they said, we're not running tournaments anymore. They have this huge, huge shop. And they just don't. They just don't run tournaments anymore. It's sad. I mean, we used to have 50-person locals. It was rare, but once in a while we'd have a 50-man local. A local that size. It was disturbing. And, but most of the time, locals were generally like 20-something players. Like Thursday night locals, you'd go in there, like, and it'd be like 14 players. But still, Thursday night, 14, that's not bad at all. I mean, a lot of shops, you know, they are jealous if you can get 7 players for Friday Night Magic, right? I mean, there's so many shops that just can't fire ever. And I thought that when that shop stopped having locals, that more shops would be able to fire because it would just disperse the crowd, right? But that didn't happen. That just didn't happen. And, like, I started trying to go back to locals after coronavirus ended just to get back in the swing of things every Friday night or whatever. Go down, play some format somewhere. And just events didn't fire. Like, we would barely get them to go off. And I talked to guys still. I'm like, hey, you ever play locals? They're like, not really. It just doesn't fire. You know, and it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. Doesn't matter what format it is. It's just, it's sad. Because you go to RCQs. Like, I just went to a 63-man RCQ. And it's like, well, how come no locals can fire anymore? I don't know. It's sad. Like, really, locals is how the game thrives. You know, the game doesn't thrive off RCQs, Pro Tours, Grand Prix, because that's not a beginner's place. You can't go into a Grand Prix just never playing Magic before. You got to get crushed and not have a good experience. You know, everyone's sweaty and try hard at those. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because there's real cash and street credit on the line. But locals, you could go down, a new guy, a new kid, wants to play Magic, wants to learn Magic, you know, particularly if it's standard or draft, and he'd be welcomed in with open arms. You know, not my shop was a bad example. We were a very sweaty, grindy, nasty shop, and everybody there was cutthroat as fuck. But if you were into that, if you were a guy that was just into winning all the time and you really wanted to be the best, you just had that competitive spirit, then that was the perfect place for you to go with even a new deck or just new to Magic. And that's why I like that shop so much, because I am very competitive. Not like an asshole competitive, even though sometimes I think I should be an asshole and be competitive because I see so many people do it and they win a little bit more. But you know, I kind of wish those things were different. Wow, it's KO Diamonds. Look at this. I was just wondering if this guy was still alive, and it looks like he is. It's KO Diamonds. What's happening here? What is going on? Okay, whew, that was close. I was wondering what the fuck was happening there. I guess. Oh, I can't change my settings here. He's probably. Is he live right now? I'm gonna see if he's live. I don't want to see what deck he's playing. I don't even know how this fucking thing works. No, he's not live. And I can't even talk to him. Do I want to keep or mull this? Again, there's just no ramp. I mean, you kind of need ramp with Leyline the Guildpact. You play the Leyline the Guildpact, and then what do? I got nothing going on for 3 turns, and that's not good. If I find a Nyx, though, it's alright. Allegedly. I gotta mold this. I just can't keep something like this. That's a little bit better. Alright, let's see what he's doing. Razorverse Thicket. Llanowar Elves. Alright. Selesnya. Doesn't attack. What do I make of that? I should really turn my my thing. Let me look here, guys. Yeah, I can't change the comes plotted. How do I cast this? So it actually costs 4 now because it's exiled. Okay. Might be like Selesnya taxes. Oh, I'm not winning this game. Have Voice of Resurgence. Yeah, nothing to do here. Nothing to see here. I'm just not doing anything with this deck lately. The last 2 games, the deck just hasn't done a fucking thing. Just, I have to mull to just try and find anything to fucking do. I think Tail Swipe be good here. Maybe a Pick Your Poison. Eh. Yeah, we'll try one. Selesnya. Well, I wonder if KO is still making content or not. You know, I mean, maybe he gave up on the content creation too. Maybe his life's just too hectic to be consistent to make content, right? Because that's supposed to be the secret, is you play every day, or you make a video every day, and it's just, you know, putting stuff out, lets people know that you're still around. But, you know, I mean, I get it. I mean, that's not true. I mean, look at me, you know, I don't get much viewership or anything at all. I mean, I almost get nothing. And it's just fine, because I'm not trying to become famous or nothing. I'm just, you know, trying to see if anybody wants to watch, which people do. I mean, it's not like I get 0 views. But, you know, it's just, like I was saying a little bit earlier, you know, I'm thinking about not streaming anymore, but I still record my matches, just put them on YouTube. That way I don't have to have a schedule, you know, I just play when I find the time and record them, and then I can put out entire leagues, right? You just record and mash them all together. It may take a couple days to you know, do that, you know, to play a full league and all that jazz, but, you know. Thank you kindly, Mark Moling, for the follow. I really appreciate that. Let me know where you're from and what your favorite format is. Again with this stuff. Again. I think I can find Ramp, right? I mean, I have 8 copies of Llanowar Elves or whatever. Put Cavalier on bottom. Branson, Missouri, and Pioneer. Watch YouTube, might just keep on going. Well, I appreciate that, you know, and that's what does keep me going, is that, you know, like I look at my YouTube, right, and it says that, hey, today, you know, the video I put out today, right, it's not doing well, according to YouTube's own statistics. It's like, yeah, it's only got like 20-something views. That still means 20-something people looked at that thing and watched, you know, its average view time's like over 15 minutes. So to me, it's like, wow, you know, people actually give a damn. Watch this disgusting play. Put out an Outcaster Trailblazer. Make a green. Let's have, do I want my 4/3? Sure. We'll have to do some fighting there. And there we go. That was pretty gross. I didn't realize it lost a +1/+1 in a turn. I thought it was a permanent keep. You green black rock content started to like KO, and we had our 5th baby, so I scaled back. We'll be back on it shortly. What? I misread that. I assume that you mean you had a 5th baby with your wife and not KO Diamonds, right? I don't think KO, he just got married, but he doesn't have any kids. And he told me he didn't want kids, which is a shame. Like, I think he's missing out, but, you know, I don't know. I guess the American dream's just different now. But what the fuck? Okay. What? What the hell? That's bullshit. Where are my lands? Yeah, I don't want to minus the Kiora more. If I could your wife. No, I get what you're saying. I just I understood it, but the very first time I read it, I was very, like, I was just being stupid, I guess. But no, that's cool. I got 2 kids. I got 2. They mean everything to me. And a lot of times I feel like a bad dad because I'm still playing Magic the Gathering, right? Like, I mean, I'm just playing Magic like an idiot. I'm not a professional player. I do it as a hobby. And, you know, I get home from work, and the only time I really have time to do stuff, you know, as a hobby is, you know, after I get home from work. So the kids are like, oh, Dad's here, but Dad's going to go back in his hole and play that computer game. And, you know, it's kind of bad. What did I do? I guess we're just doing that to do it. I'm swinging for 4 here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to force it on them. I'm going to introduce them to Magic at some point. And if they want to play, then great. You know, I tried to get my wife to play, and she just didn't like it, you know. Bloomborough piqued her interest a little bit because they're all cute little animals. But she wasn't very serious. She's like, maybe I want to play this, you know. And like, no, she doesn't. She's just going to let this thing transform. If that's what's happening, he's got to collect a company too. Draw a card. Look at that, there's a land. I guess, I mean, I'm probably going to get rocked by a collected company here. Oh, maybe even worse. Why didn't he exile here? I guess he just doesn't care. I don't know. I've never seen anyone play this card before. There's a 3/3. Whenever it attacks, every creature will get +1/+1. Oh, that's pretty good. Well, this is going to transform back. This thing's going to be able to exile 2 of my cards? Oh my god. Fuck, that's so fucked up. God damn it. Well, I got a tail swipe here, so that helps me out. Yeah, this is a 2-for-1 here, right? You take, this doesn't have ward or anything, does it? Yeah, that's got to be the right one. Oh, I should have tapped it for mana. I'm an idiot. What? What happened? Why didn't tail swipe work? Oh, I cast it and draw. I'm an idiot. All right, I'm just going to concede. God damn it. This fucking draw step, dude. Like, I have to have it on because sometimes it'll skip through my draw step. I don't know what the fuck's going on. God, fuck. Pisses me the fuck off when shit like that happens. And it's completely my fault. I should be paying more attention. That's a mistake that only happens online. That would never happen in paper, obviously. It's just, it's the reason why my rating is so bad online. So I'm just like thinking so hard, like, does that make sense? Is that the right play? And then I forget to even look what step I'm in because I'm like, oh, I drew the card. I might be, you know, I don't know. Just, it's so frustrating to play this game online. You know, it really is. Just unbelievably stupid. Unbelievably, pathetically stupid. Gunshot wound to my own fucking head. Just absolutely fucking atrocious. I'm tired of this, too. This deck is not functioning today. I have to mull so much. There's so much mulligan here. How many lands does this deck have? I guess not that many, right? I don't know. I don't know. But that probably would have been okay. I think that'd been an alright play. But, you know, it was in draw step. Like a motherfucking bitch. Dude, I can't find mana. I cannot get mana with the deck that needs mana. Absolutely unhinged bullshit today with this deck. Like, I cannot find lands. Look at this. I cannot get lands. Whoa, don't keep mole. I cannot get lands. All right, we'll keep this. I mean, we gotta, I mean, this actually okay. We put this on bottom. This on bottom. This on bottom. Yes. Just, I don't know what's going on with the deck. Like, it's just not working. It's crazy how many just moles I have today. I probably just gotta turn my draw step off again until it fucks me in the ass. There, it fucked me there because I had it on. And remember, like a month or two ago, it fucked me because it wasn't on. I had severe lag and it skipped through my turn. Like, it was horrible. I was trying to F6 through the opponent's turn because I was running out of time. And it lagged hardcore and it skipped my turn instead of their turn. It was fucking bullshit and I had the game. You know, it's just, it's terrible how this game works a lot of times. This is a Golgari food deck I've been hearing about. Probably didn't need to do that, but not like I'm doing anything else. I could have plotted this, I guess. The whole reason I like the opponent's draw step on is because I played Colligan's Command for so long. I used to love doing that. Make them discard their draw step card with K Command. So good. Especially back in the day when there was less instants. You put a land in the graveyard? I guess I'll take it. Storm the Festival. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cavalier of Thorns and Shrine to Nyx. Whoa, make sure I'm great. Click on the right keep. Draw a card. Alright. How about another? Wow, put a couple more in there. Yeah, that's not gonna do me any good. I could put Outcaster Trailblazer and a Shrine to Nyx. And it would be another one. Right? Yeah. Shrine to Nyx. And Outcaster Trailblazer. Draw a card. Make a green. Do it again. Another Shrine to Nyx. Yeah, Shrine. Old Growth? Yeah, let's go. I got one more storm in there. Wow, I never found Ulvenwald Oddity. Elvish Mystic. And Lair of the Hydra. Wow. I still might lose here somehow. Swing for 4. What is that? What is that? Food. All right, I guess that's food. The fuck? Let's see the extinction event. Main deck extinction event here. Ward sacrifice of food. Whenever a food's put in the graveyard. Okay. Again, I'm in draw step. I'm trying to do this when I'm not... Jeez, I gotta turn that off. All right, 19. $36. Look at this thing. It's a 35-35. Dude, that thing's fucking big. That thing's a fucking 6'6". Why is that thing so fucking massive? I gotta swing for 35. I can't even kill him because he can block, and that's... If he went block, block... What? What food went into the grave? Oh, it counts itself as a food. I see. Because of this thing. I got it. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to beat this guy. I don't think I can. I could if I got Ulvenwald Oddity. But that does not appear to be possible. Right, this thing doesn't have trample or anything. That one dog just fucking doesn't stop barking sometimes. You have to listen to it, you know? It's like, what the hell's wrong with this thing? Like, I know you let him go to the bathroom. I just let him out. And that's not his barking like I gotta go potty. All right, just do nothing. Just play another land here. Just wait. What else can you do? Just wait. I mean, I gotta find like Ulvenwald Oddity. That's all there is to it. That's the problem I have with this deck, is I'm just very bored playing it. Like, it's neat when it just wins, you know, where you're just like, oh god, look at this. But most of the time, I'm just sitting here, and it's just like, you just gotta find that stomp win, and it's just like, man, I don't know about this. This is, like, really painful. Waiting on Ulvenwald Oddity. Or Oddity. If I just find one Outcaster Trailblazer, Old Growth Troll, Cavalier of Thorns, We're in business. The opponent has stopped playing. So here he doesn't have to. I mean, I guess you could sack these 3 and then it returns. What is going on? Like, what is... He wants to mill 2, he wants to mill 8 total. Am I missing something? It's gonna be at 10-10. Or no? What? What the hell is going on? Well, I know what's going on there. Yeah, I just got nothing going on. I mean, I have no idea. Show him another land. Pass the turn. Because he'll just block this. He'll block here. Right? You can sacrifice a food. This thing will become a 10-10. You can bring that back, block. Goes up to 25. It's just a never-ending thing. So he blocks the big thing here. And then he can block, you know, the big thing here. And then block again. The best I could get through is 4, 8, maybe 14. And I'm just waiting. You know, I'm just waiting to draw a 4 power creature or my last Storm the Festival. I'm not even really sure what to decide here, like... I don't know. I was like, huh, it's gotta be legendary. I would draw 3 cards if I find one old growth troll. no idea what's going on. Probably doesn't want to target me with the milling of cards just because he can mill in a Storm the Festival. How many? I got 2 Outcaster Trailblazers left, 3 Old Growth Trolls, 2 Ulvenwald Oddities, and 1 Storm the Festival. I wonder what his endgame here is. I guess it's to make this like trample or something. Oh, I see. He's got an infinite here. So he just this thing can sacrifice itself, right? I think. What's it sacking? How is it sacking every time? I don't really understand. What's going on? Why is it continuously sacrificing? What is causing it to sacrifice? Because you sacrifice a food returner when it enters. What am I missing here? What is making it sacrifice? I don't know. I'm pretty lost. Like, how is it sacrificing? I don't get it. What was causing it to sacrifice? Was it sacrificing itself and then because he kept having another one? Maybe that was what's going on. Okay, I think I got it now. They had more than one in the graveyard. All right. I don't know. I have no clue. Just do the Stone Brain. Right? How about the Stone Brain? And pick your poison. How about that? Stone Brain naming Ygra. 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 Oh my god. Assuming, how many times have I mold today? 10 times. Like, this is like a really bad final showing for this deck. You know, I hope I can win this match. And, you know, at least get a participation prize here. Yeah, I'm going first. No accelerant again. There we go. We got something. We'll keep him probably bottom. I guess a land. Mm. I'm gonna swing for one. What the fuck, dude? What the hell is going on? There's no point in running into that. They'll just... Right? I mean... I don't think there's any point running into that thing. They just are going to return it for free at a profit, right? I can't get my Elvish Mystic back. Yeah. Man, that last game was sad. Back-to-back top deck Forest. Like, Jesus, man. And those were pretty bad, Storm the Festival. Oh boy, this is a long one here. Just a land. I don't know why things have gotten so slow on MTGO. Like, it's just painful, man, to play anybody anymore. So, like, yeah, I'm taking a while because I'm trying to figure out how much mana I have and stuff like that, and I've never played this deck before really this week. And I get this guy's probably not played it at all either, but at least try to do something. Well, I mean, finality counter means that if it dies, it gets exiled, right? I think. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I don't need to do that. That's right. This can also tap for green. I got 3 2-pair. Guess that's like the end of the game. I'm just bored, you know? Like, man. Like, I'd like to be able to do something today. Like, just not finding any cards to play, like, at all. You know? Now I can't even attack. A little bit late on that one. No attacks. So it effectively does nothing because they have Damping Sphere. I can only still make 1 green with it. So I still have 2 Old Growth Trolls, an Ulvenwald Oddity, 4 Outcaster Trailblazers, 4 whatchamacallit, it's got Trample too, great. Well, they got both going at it. I mean, I can't even do anything with this, right? I mean, because it's like it just I don't know. I mean, sure, man. You got it. Just kill it. Like I have Dampening Sphere. There's nothing I can do anyways with that. With that, you know, just nothing. Like I can't make any more mana. Now they have the infinite combo, right? There's multiple Cauldron Familiars in there, right? I think that's what he does. Well, this is a very disappointing end to this deck. I'm never going to play this again. Like, I mean, it was neat sometimes when it would go off, right? Like, you're like, wow, I just won the game, you know, right away. But it's just, it's too much of a one-trick show for me. I don't like decks where it's like I go all in on this devotion thing. You know, I like removal spells. I like discard spells. I like, you know, a fine mix of shit. And this deck does not have that. It's not really what I want to be doing. If it was just straight up like a stomp deck, you know, but this deck is so all in on the one turn kill that I can't play it like that. And then today I was just super bored. I mulliganed 11 times, so that probably didn't help the deck at all. Mulling 11 times, right? I mean, that's pretty devastating. But this is probably the last time you'll ever see me play this deck. I'm glad I played it. That way I could figure out a little bit how it works. Not that I didn't know how it didn't work at all, but, you know, I was happy to figure it out. Kind of, not really. But it's just not for me. It ain't for me at all. Like, there's really no redeeming quality of it. In my opinion. I mean, I like turning everything sideways, but who doesn't? It's not what I really want to do. So, yeah, just really, really bad gameplay today. Nothing really else to say. I didn't do anything today. I won the first match, which was fun and fine. After that, the deck literally just stopped to work. It said, we're not doing this no more. You're not allowed to play this game. And that's what happened. So I didn't play the game anymore. I had them all way too many times. 11 times is way too many. Way too many times. And that's just unacceptable level of mulligans. 11 mulligans in a day. In 9 matches, 11 mulligans. Do you think that's a sign of a good deck? or a day that's going to go well. No, it's a sign of a day that's not going to work at all. Overall, again, this deck isn't for me. I honestly didn't really like it. I liked some aspects of it. The FTK, not FTK, one turn kill was cool when you can get it. Technically everything's a one turn kill. The opponent's at 3 and you bolt them, you kill them in a turn. But yeah, it just didn't work the way I wanted it to. I didn't really understand the deck too, so that didn't really help. There were some bright moments in the deck. I liked the Arasta. I thought that was fun. Against, is it Phoenix? That was nice. I think the sideboard kind of sucks ass just because you're so limited in what the colors can do, just being mono green. Green is, you know, not exactly the best at some things. So yeah, the last time you'll ever see me play it, I don't want to play this deck ever again, I don't think. Just not my style. Just, if it was just a straight up regular good old mono green stompy, I'd be more interested, but we can't have that anymore. So anyways, let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Mark Moling, the MTG bot, LukeMan98, and the Nightbot for keeping company. Really appreciate that. Special shout-outs here to K-Factor and Mark Moling for the follows. That was really awesome. Thank you guys so very much. I'm not going to be here tomorrow, but I will be here next week. It will be Boros Energy for God knows how fucking long. Hoping to do well with that deck. I did better than I thought I was going to do at the RCQ on Sunday. So hopefully things will continue to improve. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to take a look and take a gander and figure out what's going on. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. If you did watch this live on Twitch, please for following. Watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. This video a thumbs up. And you can also follow me on Twitter for reasons unknown. Like I said, I'll be back on Monday with Boros Energy. Try to figure out how to play that deck even better. I was starting to get it. Hopefully I can continue to get it. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Peace!